Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum everyone. Welcome to our first class for English Year 6. So you need to open your textbook, English Year 6, turn to page 1. The topic is Reading, a Window to the World. Look at the question given. Meanwhile, you look at the slide, you can also refer to your textbook. Okay, for the first question, do you like reading? Do you like reading? Maksudnya, adakah awak suka membaca? So the answer, you can use the answer, of course, I do. Or you can answer, yes, I do. So there are two answers for this question. Okay, for the second question, how often you read? How often you read? Which mean, berapa kerap awak membaca? Awak boleh jawab, I read an hour per day. Maksudnya, saya membaca 1 jam sehari. I read an hour per day. Okay, for the third question, which book you choose to read and why? Which book you choose to read means you must explain your types of book that you prefer to read. For example, the answer is, I like to read horror book. Why? Because I like the mysterious event. Okay, that are the answers for those questions. Alright, we move to the next slide. Okay, this is the types of book that we are usually read. Okay, for the first book, science fiction. What is the meaning by books type science fiction? Science fiction is a story based on future technological features, which mean that buku sains fiksi adalah buku cerita yang berdasarkan teknologi-teknologi masa depan. Okay, for the second type of book is poetry. Poetry. Okay, what is the meaning by these poetry books? Okay, poetry is a compositions of uses words to show emotions. Okay, usually these books we have poems inside, we have pantun. Okay, so dalam buku-buku ni dia akan mengumpulkan sajak-sajak dan pantun yang menunjukkan emosi. Contoh, you create a poems when you are sad, so you compile it together and you keluarkan produce to be a book. So the books types is poetry books. Okay, so next, for the third type is folklore. Folklore means a story of traditional belief. Buku cerita tentang kepercayaan-kepercayaan yang tradisi, kepercayaan yang dulu. For example, our Malay traditional, Hang Tuah and Hang Jebat, for example, that type of book. Okay, so that is the folklore. Okay, for the fourth type of books is autobiography. What is the autobiography book? Okay, autobiography means a book that story about a life of a person. Usually this person is very famous. Okay, for example, this book is Tun Abdul Razak. We know that Tun Abdul Razak is our previous Prime Minister. So, this book is, the whole book is story all about him. Dia ceritakan semua tentang kisah hidup dia. Daripada dia kecil sampai dia besar. That's book types name autobiography. Alright, for the next book is adventure. Okay, what is the meaning by adventure? Adventure adalah pengembaraan, which means these books is a story about the adventures of the character. Kiranya pengembaraan karakter yang ada di dalam storyline, storybook ini. So, for example, this book Harry Potter. Jadi dia ceritakan tentang Harry Potter from the beginning, dan dia ada adventure, pengembaraan dia sikit, ada magical sikit, until it became a storybook. Okay. Itu types of books, adventure, and the last and the sixth types of book is horror. I'm sorry because you cannot see the spelling. The spelling is H-O-R-R-O-R, horror, which means that it is the story of mysterious. It tells the stories of mysterious and scary things. These books menceritakan tentang sesuatu yang misteri and sesuatu yang menakutkan. Okay, these types of book called horror book. Okay, so which books do you think you like? Let's listen to this conversation together.
Let's listen. Kamini and Edith are discussing how to select interesting books to read.
My father promised to take me to the big book fair this weekend.
I went there last weekend. There were many different types of books. I bought 10 books there.
Kamini, how do you know if the books are interesting?
Let's listen. Kamini and Edith are discussing how to select interesting books to read.
My father promised to take me to the big book fair this weekend.
I went there last weekend. There were many different types of books.
Okay, this conversation is about Kamini and Edith, which is Edith want to ask her father to go to the book fair, and Kamini had went to book fair last week. So Edith asked Kamini how to find an interesting books. Okay, so Kamini had told her that read the synopsis at the back of the book. Okay, usually at the back of the book we can read the short synopsis and we know that the book is either interesting or not. Okay, so for the vocabulary here, you can see at the top, okay, the vocabulary from this conversation, you can write this vocabulary on your vocabulary notes. Okay, so you can add on your vocabulary knowledge. Which story would you choose to read and why? Okay, this is a usual question that will be out at paper 2 UPSR. Okay, so this is the example of your answer. So I choose the curse book. This types of book is horror. Okay, so you can see here, you can see here the answer, the example of my answer. I would like to choose the curse because it is an interesting and amazing book. Okay, you can choose this sentence as your begin in your short essay. Next, I like horror and mysterious genre because this story is full of suspense, which means that saya suka cerita seram dan misteri sebab cerita-ceritanya penuh dengan kejutan. Next, it makes me eager to know what happened next. Ia menyebabkan saya eager, terasa ingin tahu apa yang akan berlaku kemudian. So this is my example of the book that I would choose. Okay, so what about you? Okay, what do you need to do? Alright, in your exercise book, please do a short essay based on this question. Okay, based on the picture below, which story would you choose to read and why? Please do in a short essay. There's an example at the slide before this, but you choose only these 3 books. Choose either one. Okay, that's all your task for this lesson. Okay, that's all from me. Thanks for watching. Hope you all will enjoy this lesson. Always wear a mask and stay safe at home. Bye. Assalamualaikum.